So, guys, just when we thought the whole P Square drama and saga on social media was dying off and, of course, fizzling out a bit, well, looks like Yul Edochie is now seeing it and expressing his opinion about it. Well, according to a series of tweets that he made on his Twitter page, well, he says that the P Square brothers only would have to separate each other so they can finally find peace and so that people can also stop talking about them. Well, Yul Edochie's tweet comes shortly after the two brothers went bonkers at each other, throwing tantrums and jabs at each other. Finally, we saw the intervention of Peter Obi, the presidential hopeful for the Labour Party, wanting to resolve things amicably between the two parties, which we hope, and of course, we're hoping that things finally has been settled between the two camps. But for Yul Edochie, it's as though he's now seeing what is happening in the P Square brothers. So he has gone on Twitter to express his decision on what the P Square brothers should do. But fans are roasting him and calling out to rather focus on his terrible relationship with, the husband still, let me just say, because that was the tag that she gave, or they have given to May Edochie, who unfortunately snatched Yul Edochie's first wife, May Edochie. Well, guys, so if the tweet is ready, we can just, these are the tweets that Yul Edochie made recently, which has seen a lot of responses, and some are actually in support that he actually is saying the truth, because the only thing that can actually make peace between the camp is the fact that they have to separate and just do their personal stuff. So the first one, he says, I see people say, rude boy, go and make peace with your brother, Mr. P. Go and make peace with your brother. I just laugh. Many people still don't understand what life is about. Sometimes real peace comes from staying apart. Now, circle this line. He said that sometimes real peace comes from staying apart. Okay, sometimes even some family members have to be blocked to achieve peace. Sometimes you just have to relate with people from a distance to have peace. Trying to be close will kill you. Life is short, especially for men. And he continued, are you sure? Are you still listening to social media advisors? I laugh. 99.9% of people advising you have not even figured out their direction of their own lives. They haven't solved their own family problems. Brother, sister, do you. Do what works for you. Focus on your journey. Well, Yul Edochie over there. Now, a lot of people also took to their respective Instagram, of course, various social blogs to also roast this icon who seemingly was giving an advice to the P Square brothers for saying that they should actually separate for good or go apart. Now, we know that for some time now, the P Square brothers, as I said, went bonkers at each other, throwing tantrums. And of course, the whole EFCC drama, which Paul Okoye alleged that his other half, Peter Okoye, summoned him to the EFCC, which till now is still wanting to know what actually has become of the whole proceedings, because he said that he will actually be publishing the EFCC report and all that, but we've not had any update about it, so we'll check that out in subsequent days. But for Yul Edochie, he says that the P Square brothers have to just break up. Guys, what do you think about it? Do you feel that these two would have to go their way and do their own music solo? I mean, they have been apart for more than a year or two, when in 2014 they broke up, and both parties went their separate ways. They came back again in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. No, 2016 rather. They came back again. They broke up, and of course in 2020 they came back and they broke. I mean, there's been a comeback. So the whole drama about this P Square brothers is just sickening. Everybody, as I said some time back in our previous episode, is just getting fed up and tired about the whole drama. It's like there's a deliberate attempt to catch attention. People are saying that because their career is taking a nosedive, and even if it's taking a nosedive, I mean, we have a new crop of people doing beautiful music, the likes of Rema, the likes of Ashake, and Thames, and all other people have now taken over. So P Square Brothers cannot be dominant as they were in some time back, okay? So if this is a strategy that they always want to take to make people know that there's a group like that exists, well, I don't want to believe that that's the path that they want to choose. But seriously, people have moved past that. And looking at what Yul Edochie is saying, maybe we should take some piece, and bite from what he's saying. Maybe that's going to work for them. I'm not siding with him anyway. I'm just maybe, being a neutral part over here because some of the things he said, I kind of agree. The fact that he says that sometimes even some family members have to be blocked to achieve peace. It's very true, very, very true. Some people in your life, you just have to block them from your system. He also continues to say, sometimes real peace comes from staying apart. It is so true. But indirectly, is he trying to say that that was what actually led to him breaking up with May Edochie? I don't know, but sometimes he says that real peace comes from staying apart. So was he going through some turbulent times, or May was actually giving him a very hectic period when he was in a relationship with me? I don't know, but that's the piece of advice that Yul Edochie is giving to the P Square Brothers. As to whether or not they will heed to this advice, I don't know, but I know for sure that after the existence of Peter Obi, who visited them to solve some issues with them, and I'm hoping that things really will look good in coming days. Better collaboration coming up soon. I don't know. Guys, fingers crossed. Let's know what you think about it inside the comment section. Do you agree also with what Yul Edochie has said? Let me also know inside the comment section. All right. So we'll check that in a jiffy. All right. So I was hoping that maybe you could play a video for you guys to watch, but that's fine. But let's still expound on this conversation of the Yul Edochie advice to the P Square Brothers guys. A lot of you I've seen tweet on you roasting him, saying that he has no business to advise the P Square Brothers because he himself cannot even solve issues in his home, and so definitely sometimes he should actually think about himself and just stop meddling into people's businesses. But I think it's a good thing that he actually did an advice that he actually gave to the P Square Brothers. As to whether or not they're actually going to take him, I don't know for sure. Just has to see on your screens. But how actually is the relationship with Yul Edochie and May Edochie going right now? Sorry. Judy Austin. I think in my earlier submission I said May Edochie, sorry. I know for now they're not together. He's actually doing so well with Ejele, as he calls her. So guys, that's a piece of advice for Yul Edochie to the camp of the P Square Brothers. I'm hoping that we're not going to hear any breakup from the camp again. Honestly, it's just become one too many. People are just tired of them. That's the honest truth. The P Square Brothers really were good. They've served as some master hits. Even till now, people still jump to your music. It's not a dying music that they do. Every time their music could be resonating with every genre every crop of people. But guys, this is the latest. We know for sure that the P Square Brothers unfortunately have had a very terrible month, week also. But unfortunately, let's hope that in these coming days things really would go well for them. A lot of comments actually poured in. Let me just try and see if I'm actually going to read one or two. But you can also leave your thought in comments inside the comment section. Let me know what you think about it to know exactly if indeed Yul's advice should be taken by the P Square Brothers. Should they go apart? I mean, I've said this again, that they broke up in 2014. They came back in 2016, broke up again in 2020. They came back again, if not mistaken, that same year, 2020. In 2022, also similar thing happened. And now we're in 2024, the same drama again happening. So as to whether or not really this is going to help them, I don't know. Even after they went solo, we were not seeing so much from them. It was just one person who was, for me, doing so much, and that was Rude Boy. I think Rude Boy really did so well when he went solo. But guys, let's know what you think about it inside the comment section, as you also is advising the P Square Brothers to do something